edition of Too Much TV. I'm your host, Hound Dog Buck 50.
And I'm Dirty Sandwich.
Uh, for those of you who have been wondering what happened to Dirty Sandwich, he was on a brief hiatus, but he's back in the fold. Welcome back, brother.
Welcome back again.
And today we're going to be talking about a sensitive subject. Battle rappers taking deposits and not performing.
Oh, man.
So they're getting their money. It's supposed to be $1,500. They're taking their $750 or whatever they're giving them, and that's it.
And not coming
to
battles.
They take it to go to Best Buy, buy a flat screen. I don't know what they do.
I tell you, man, like when it comes to situations like that, man, that's when you got to get to the level of you gotta treat that like the street. You know what I'm saying? And so you selling for a dope boy, and you don't have his money. He give you a certain thing to perform, and you don't have that money, boy. You know what I'm saying? You got to be handled. You know what I'm saying? Because you just can't take, man. Let's be real about it, man. You just can't take. You can't get money to perform, to do something, and you don't show up. You know what I'm saying? You make up some excuse that something happened, and then you don't give back the deposit. You know what I'm saying? That's totally a no-go. Like if you're gonna do it like that, let's say the cat, like all you rappers out there, man, like that take money and do stuff, and it goes for rappers too, not just battle rappers, even entertainers that take money and don't come up to the show and do half-ass shows and only might do 3 songs and break out. Nah, man, none of that, man. You got to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Because for too long, from ever since I was young, man, cats been doing that, and there has to be a stoppage to that right now, man. I feel like, you can't take, people work hard for their money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're a league owner, if whatever you do, if you're putting money into something, right, you got to get your money's worth. You know what I'm saying? Even if you get 80%, I kind of let the 80% slide and be like, okay, I might not hire them no more, but they did perform and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? You can't not show up and not give the money back. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard stories about they like taking deposits, not just taking deposits. I mean, I'm not claiming to be no whoever. I'm not Suge Knight. I'm not trying to advocate violence, but man, you can't do no shit like that. Nah. That's just fuck shit. There's no other way to put it. Just fuck shit. And my thing is this, man. My mother always told me, son, be about your word. Whatever that word is.
That's right. Word gotta be your bond.
Yeah, word gotta be your bond. If you tell a man you're gonna give him a ride, you might even realize after you told him you was gonna give him a ride that this is too far. You should have gave me gas.
Yeah.
But my mom would always tell me, son, you already told me you was gonna give him a ride. Yeah. So give him a ride.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe next time you deal with it different. But for now, just go ahead and do with the agreement like you said.
Yeah.
Now the most recent thing I don't know if you know about, but I'm sure you knew when B Magic didn't show up for Al.
Okay.
That was the big deal. The big deal more than just him not showing up is he took the deposit from Beasley and them and he didn't show up. So Beasley's whole thing was he was trying to work a deal like, okay, we'll do the match another time.
Yeah.
You keep the money, let's just work this another time. B Magic didn't want to do that. Now he's seeing B Magic doing all these battles. And he flipped out on social media, called B Magic a bum, and said he's choking in battles or whatever. And I guess you could say Beasley had a mini meltdown on social media. But what do you think about that?
I think when you put money up for somebody to perform and they come, like I said before, man. Look, if it's an emergency situation, I understand the situation, and if you're gonna take the deposit, right? When you go to battle, let's say you take that battle again at a different time, right? We ain't gotta pay you because you know what I'm saying? You already got your deposit. We'll pay you the other half just like it was the last battle. Yeah. Now if it's like that, but it has to be said to the person like, hey, look, man, I know I took that deposit, I ain't come. You know what I'm saying? So like let's work out something where, I come in the next battle. As long as you talk it out. But if it looks to us, that the fans, if it look to us that you ain't paying this man, and then you're not saying anything about it, and you ain't you know what I'm saying, it looks like you did that on purpose, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a serious problem. Matter of fact, this is what I think. And if y'all listen, all y'all league owners, y'all need to listen to this, man. If anybody, any battle rapper do that to you, where they take a deposit and they don't show up, they shouldn't be on any league. They shouldn't even be able to rap till they pay that back. You feel what I'm saying? That way now we messing up your whole life in battle rap.
It's like the credit bureau.
Yeah.
You should be able to fuck their credit up.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Nobody should be able to battle if that is the case, you know? Bottom line, man, there's got to be rules to this thing, man. Rules. And see, that's the same problem with the streets. Back in the days, you had rules. Nowadays, there's no rules to the street, you know? And look at the game now. People can't make money. Back in the day, when there was rules, everybody was able to make money. Everybody was able to be protected in some sort of way. You know what I'm saying? There was an organization of the street. And the same thing with battle rap. If there's no rules to this game, man, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be like this era. You know? People won't be able to make money. They'll be messing up the whole leagues. They'll be, you know, it's just, it's bad for business. Bad for business, man.
And you know, the way I'd be looking at it, I'm looking at it in a couple different ways. For one, I can't take you seriously as a real man or businessman, because anybody who understands battle rap, I don't know the exact numbers, but I know it well enough to kind of get a grasp of what's going on. Some of these dudes are getting paid. They're not getting paid in obviously LeBron James fashion, but like they said, like Meek Mills once said, there's levels to this.
Yeah,
there's the highest level in battle rap is doing decent. You'll always hear some guys down talking, say, I ain't here for the money. Well, whatever, dude. If you getting paid, you're in it for the money.
Exactly.
You might have other things going on, but don't sit there and tell me you want to rap for free. You see what's going on. Niggas is getting paid for 9 minutes.
Exactly.
You understand me? So even on the lowest, on a mid-tier level,
yeah.
If you're a JC, I don't say, and I'm not saying JC's getting this, but let's just say JC's getting 600 to do a 2-minute round, three 2-minute rounds against me. You in one respect, JC might say, well, damn, Clips is getting like whatever. But you know what? $600 for 6 minutes? Motherfuckers that have a good job don't make $600 in 6 minutes. You know what I mean?
Gotta fresh, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you look at the ambiance of what you're doing. You go on stage with your drink, your weed.
Yeah.
As long as you perform, they don't care.
And you making money doing what you love.
Doing what you love.
Come on, man.
So my whole thing is this. When it's about business, the best kind of money is not just money, it's reoccurring money.
Exactly.
You want to be able to have a clean slate.
Exactly.
Where that motherfucker can do business with you every time. Like T-Rex. How the fuck did I forget T-Rex? He didn't show up to the UW event. And then they said he was talking shit. Now, I'm not saying the man's on some shit, but that's like when you're trying to just get money for your fix, or you're just trying to hustle.
Yeah. See now, here's the thing with that, right? And I'm glad you're bringing up T-Rex. Look, you know, the bottom line is this, man. If you allow people to do certain things, and you just complain about it, and you don't do anything to stop them from doing that, then you deserve it. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's like the bully keep picking on this one kid. If the kid don't, you know, build up the guts one day to fight the bully back, even you're gonna lose. Well, at least if he get up and start fighting,
something gotta change.
Yeah, something gotta change. You know, within that whole situation. Like exactly. So you know, it gets down to a point. If T-Rex keeps doing this over and over again, and y'all keep allowing it, then you know what I'm saying. He's basically, matter of fact, by him doing that, it makes him look bad, right? As far as money's concerned, but at the same time, it makes him his credibility. Like when he said that I am this type of nigga. It's proven that he that type of dude, and y'all ain't doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because we know Harlem. We know Harlem. I grew up in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you, it's a bunch of hustlers, and if you don't know the game, if you don't know how it's ran in Harlem, man, you gonna get got. you know, and that's for any hood, right? But we know that game strictly from Harlem. You go back to the 70s, the 80s, even go back to the early 1920s. You know, Cotton Club and all that. Yo, look, trust me, man, that hustling game going way back in Harlem, from way back. Them is a bunch of true hustlers. Dame Dash ain't just come out of the sky. You know what I'm saying? That's a true hustler. Them Harlem cats is hustlers, man. And if you don't do nothing about it, like when you go to LA, you got your LA hustlers and they do things their way. You feel what I'm saying? So if you notice how if you take battle rap in the West Coast and the East Coast, they have the same type of issues, but it's done differently. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's a different hustle. The hustle game stays the same no matter where you at in that area. Chicago got a different hustle. Miami got a different hustle. You know what I'm saying? New York got a different hustle. West Coast got a different hustle. Everybody got a different hustle, but a hustle's a hustle, no doubt. Now, if you go to a place where you don't know how they do their hustle, you're going to learn quickly. Sometimes it can mean your life. You know, if you don't know the game, don't come in a place thinking that you're going to bring your hustle to that spot and run things. That's not how it works, man. You know what I'm saying?
And the problem I have too with the B Magic situation, because around that time when that jumped off, I mean anybody watch battle raps knows that's when there was a, I guess you could say a clash with the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Verb was on many different radio shows because I guess Beasley and them said pray for St. Louis because him and B Magic and Young Ill didn't show up, you know, and that's really Verb was more or less the spokesman. You didn't really hear from nobody else like that. B Magic replied to Beasley on Twitter like, fuck your league, kill me, or something to that effect. My whole thing is this. I don't know what Beasley and Smack them do on the papers, whether they fucking them or whatever. But my whole thing is this. You deal with a situation. I'll give you an example. This is my opinion. You don't want to deal with Smack. Do that battle, and then fuck them.
Yeah.
Or give them the money back. Right?
Either or, yeah.
But my whole thing is this.
Regardless
Regardless of if Smack them was fucking you, right? And you felt like it wasn't fair. To me, the two don't coincide. It's kind of like if you dating a chick, you married to a chick, you cheated on her. She decided to take you back. But at the same time, she's going to hold the fact over you that you cheated on her.
Yeah, exactly.
To me, I know some people listening will say it's fucked up, but no. You supposed to wipe that clean because you took the nigga back.
Yeah.
If you gonna keep a grudge, move on.
Well, see,
you see what I'm saying?
Thing
don't be involved with Smack, but then do you use that as a grudge?
But you know that analogy also goes the way where if she take you back, right? You know there's gonna be some animosity. There's gonna be full trust. You know what I'm saying? So, in situations like that, when you're dealing with situations like that, I feel like you get no more deposits up front. You don't get no upfront money. You know what I'm saying? You get it fully when you come and you perform. Then you get paid. See what I'm saying? You could do it like that too, because now I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to do it in another way. And you might be that battle rapper that, okay, he brings in views, you know what I'm saying? So I don't need so now because he did that, I got to deal with him this way, and I'm going to let him know. And if he don't want to deal with that way, then hey, you can leave, you know what I'm saying? You can do what you need to do, but you can't do it here. See, because these battle leagues gotta start creating rules. Y'all gotta start creating rules, man, for your league. You know, I think that it's like the United States. We got the United States, right? And all the United States is under like the Supreme Court and so forth, blah blah blah. But each state got their own laws that they deal with, and I feel like each league can have their own way of doing things. Like this one might say, hey, look, man, no fighting here, right? This one might say, hey, yo, you get your deposit after you do the battle. This one might say, or they might all be like, you know what? I like the way that he do his thing. I'm going to incorporate that into mine too. And it's not stealing nothing. It's just trying to do business the right way so that we can all get paid The battles can be great in the whole nine. Now a lot of these battles they're getting sloppy, man. Everything's getting sloppy from business to the raps to everything, man. It's getting sloppy right now, man. It's like I remember I used to love to wait for battle rap, right? Now it's kind of like, you know, if I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. That should be telling y'all something, you know. And I'm a fan of battle rap, but if I'm starting to not appreciate it because of all the foolishness that I'm hearing going on, deposits, this, that, not listen to that, we don't want to hear all of that. We just want to see these cats battle rap. I don't care about they business and what they do behind closed. I could care less like that. The only people that care about that are people like yourself who are battle rappers. You know, if you're a battle rapper, of course you're gonna want to hear that. Be like, okay, let me see what that's about. Cause I heard that from such and such. That might help you later on when you get into a league. You feel what I'm saying? And be like, damn, yeah, I heard he was kind of shiesty. So you might wanna be thing, but for the fan, we didn't give a damn about that, man. We just want to see these battle raps, man. That's all we want to see. That's it. Entertain me. When I go to a movie, I just want to see the movie, man. I don't want to see how the movie was made and, you know, put that on a DVD. I don't want to see that while I'm watching the movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see it before the movie. I don't want to see it after the movie. I just want to see the movie. Period. Point blank. You know?
It's at the point now where I think what's fucking it up, besides the deposit, is the business aspect of it is really fucking it up. What I mean by the business aspect is a lot of league owners, they know that they're probably gonna get a half-ass performance, but they looking at it like, if I get this person, it'll sell tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have a situation where a lot of times these battle rappers are just, they coming in there with that whole, I just came to get a bag.
Mm-hmm.
And then they even saying it in their rhyme, I don't really care. And then,
Yeah.
And then you kind of feel sorry for the other dude because this is their chance to little break out.
Yeah.
And they almost shitting on them. They shitting on them and the situation.
But yes and no in a sense. Like if the other cat, if one is saying that he's doing it for money, and the other cat is coming to take you out because that's how he gonna get to where he is getting that money. It really doesn't matter what that cat might have been in it for 2-3 years and he's just getting tired and he's like, man, I'm just doing this for the money. You know what I'm saying? Because that happens. That happens to rappers. Rappers be like, man, I need this bread. So I'm gonna take this battle over here, even though, you know, he's some new kid out, whatever. I don't care about him. And they take the battle. Sometimes they lose. And when they lose now your credibility starts to go down. You know what I'm saying? It's just like let's go back 2 years. Right? Let's go back 2 years. 2 years ago, Clips was the man to beat.
Now he's the man to beat.
You feel what I'm saying? Clips was that dude that everybody wanted to battle. Now it's like with the half-ass raps, man. It's like
you can't even get excited.
It's like
no such thing as a fantasy battle.
Well, yeah, we know he gonna give us a good round and a half, maybe.
Yeah,
you
maybe.
Know? And then the rest is freestyle. You know, it's like, you know, and I still consider him one of the best to do it when he really get to that pen and do 3 great rounds. Yo, when Clip does 3 great rounds, it's hard to really beat him, man, because he's funny. He got the schemes. He got he got the whole package. But that laziness, man, is.
I mean, we talking about it's one thing to be lazy against the lower tier, but I mean, the guy was lazy against Hollow the Don.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean, I think that's when we really realized that Clips. No disrespect. I like Clips, but that's when we realized that was the moment of clarity for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because up until that point, I think we just looked at it like he's probably just doing that because these guys are not. It's not. It's a motivation thing.
Yeah,
but Hollow, you're looking at a legacy type battle, and when he started off scratching his head the first round, almost like uninspired, like he just got up out the bed. You know, it's like I was like, damn,
man,
what's up with this guy? You know what I mean? If that can't motivate you, then nothing will.
Yeah,
it's like, to me, as much as I love him, his legacy's in question. I mean, I'm not even really getting to his legacy because we sticking to what we're talking about. The deposits. We're talking about that Cliff's legacy and whoever's legacy on another, you know. But like and subscribe. Tell us what you think about this deposit situation. This is Too Much TV. I'm Hound Dog Buck 50.
I'm Dirty Sandwich.
Bow.